Jimin just walked onto the Chicago Soundcheck stage, and within moments, ARMY couldn't stop talking about him. His visuals, his presence, and the way he carried himself immediately captured attention. Even before the main concert began, Jimin was already creating one of the most talked-about moments of the day. From his effortless charm to the emotional atmosphere surrounding the stage, everything about his appearance felt special. Chicago ARMY came ready to see BTS, but Jimin once again reminded everyone why his stage presence is so difficult to ignore. The soundcheck atmosphere was already filled with excitement, but Jimin's appearance seemed to take that energy to another level. Fans watching from the venue and following updates online quickly began sharing their reactions, praising the singer for looking incredible and radiating an unmistakable aura. For many fans, Soundcheck is more than simply a rehearsal. It is a rare opportunity to see BTS in a more relaxed environment before the full concert production begins. And when Jimin appeared in Chicago, that intimate atmosphere made his presence feel even more noticeable. There was something particularly captivating about the way Jimin moved across the stage. His gestures were natural, his expressions were expressive, and his interaction with the atmosphere around him made it easy to understand why fans were paying such close attention. Jimin has always been known for combining elegance with powerful performance energy. Even during a sound check, that characteristic does not disappear. Instead, it becomes more relaxed and spontaneous, allowing fans to see another side of his personality. Chicago provided the perfect setting for this moment. The city was already buzzing with anticipation for BTS, and fans had been waiting for the group to take the stage. As soundcheck began, the excitement inside the venue continued to grow. Then Jimin appeared, and cameras immediately turned toward him. Fans couldn't help but notice the details. His facial expressions, his movements, his smile, his effortless confidence, and most importantly, the way he seemed completely comfortable on stage. Those small moments are often what fans remember the most. A major concert is filled with lights, elaborate production, choreography, and massive crowds. Soundcheck, however, can feel much more personal. The stage is usually less complicated, the atmosphere is more relaxed, and artists have more freedom to interact naturally. That is exactly why Jimin's Chicago Soundcheck appearance became such an emotional moment for many ARMY. Rather than needing an enormous production to capture attention, Jimin simply had to step onto the stage. His presence did the rest. Online reactions quickly reflected that excitement. Fans praised his appearance and described the moment as beautiful, charming, and unforgettable. Some focused on his visuals, while others highlighted his natural stage presence. For many, the biggest attraction was simply seeing Jimin enjoying himself in front of the fans. And that is something that makes Soundcheck so special. Fans aren't only watching a performer. They are watching an artist prepare for the biggest part of the night. They are seeing the moments before the lights become brighter, before the crowd becomes louder, and before the full concert production begins. Jimin's Chicago appearance gave fans a glimpse of that process. It also showed how much attention he naturally commands. Even without the full concert atmosphere, Jimin was able to create a strong connection with the audience. His relaxed expressions and subtle gestures became moments that fans immediately wanted to capture and share. For ARMY, these seemingly simple moments can become incredibly meaningful. A smile can become a favorite memory. A wave can become a viral clip. A small dance move can become something fans replay over and over again. And a short moment of eye contact can make someone feel as if the artist noticed them personally. That is the power of a BTS soundcheck. And Jimin understands how to make those moments memorable. His ability to communicate emotion through body language is one of the qualities that has consistently made him stand out. Whether he is performing powerful choreography or simply standing on stage and smiling at fans, there is an emotional quality to his presence. In Chicago, that quality was once again on display. The excitement surrounding BTS had already been building throughout the day. Fans were arriving, preparing their outfits, holding banners, and getting ready for the concert experience. But the soundcheck gave them an early taste of what was coming. And Jimin became one of the major highlights. What makes this moment even more interesting is the contrast between Jimin's relaxed soundcheck presence and his intense concert persona. During the main performance, Jimin can transform completely. His movements become sharper. His expressions become more dramatic. His energy becomes larger. But during soundcheck, fans get to see a softer and more spontaneous version of him. That contrast is one of the reasons ARMY treasures these moments. It feels authentic. It feels closer. And it allows fans to appreciate Jimin not only as a world-class performer, but also as someone who genuinely enjoys being around the people who support him. Chicago ARMY certainly seemed ready for that experience. The atmosphere surrounding the venue reflected the enormous anticipation for BTS. Fans were excited to see the members together, but individual moments naturally became talking points. Jimin's appearance was one of them. His visual presence immediately attracted attention, and the relaxed atmosphere allowed fans to appreciate details that might be harder to notice during a full-scale concert. His styling, his expressions, his movements, his interactions, everything became part of the moment. And while soundcheck may technically be preparation for the concert, for fans, it can feel like a performance of its own. That is especially true when an artist brings the kind of charisma Jimin possesses. There is no need for excessive effort. No need for dramatic effects. Sometimes simply being present is enough. That seems to be exactly what happened in Chicago. Fans watched Jimin move around the stage, and social media reactions quickly followed. Compliments focused on his beauty, his elegance, and the natural charm he displayed. Many ARMY members also pointed out how different the atmosphere feels when Jimin is relaxed. Instead of the intense concentration required during choreography-heavy performances, soundcheck allows him to show more playful and casual expressions. Those moments reveal another dimension of his personality. And perhaps that is why fans become so emotionally attached to them. They aren't seeing a perfectly edited music video. They aren't watching a carefully constructed photo shoot. They are witnessing a real moment happening in front of them. Jimin's Chicago soundcheck therefore became more than just preparation. For many fans, it became a memory. A moment they wanted to preserve. A moment they wanted to share. A moment they wanted to talk about long after the soundcheck ended. And that is the incredible thing about BTS. Even the smallest moments can become unforgettable. The group has built a relationship with ARMY that goes far beyond music. Over the years, fans have celebrated performances, birthdays, achievements, funny moments, emotional speeches, and countless interactions. Jimin has played a particularly memorable role in that relationship. His ability to express emotion has always been one of his defining qualities. Whether he is performing a powerful dance sequence, singing an emotional line, smiling toward the audience, or simply waving at fans, there is a sense of sincerity that people connect with. Chicago once again offered fans the chance to experience that. As the soundcheck continued, anticipation for the main concert only became stronger. Fans knew that the relaxed atmosphere would eventually transform. The lights would change. The stage would become more dramatic.